on the beat.
GAMBAKWE media kaunesha kaitike kula wayo mayutaka kumbuka azikomandi.
Right, 31 May 2025, and today this is the very last day of the month, and tomorrow we're going to go into the halfway mark of the year. So this is amazing, and we need clarity because a lot is just about to happen. And today I'm going to be taking you through all the important stuff that is going to be happening. You know that the case of Nyoka Maunu has been keeping us busy, but there is a bigger picture that is taking place, and that is what is going to happen politically in Zimbabwe. Remember, Nyoka Maunu is just one part. There is a bigger picture with the military, with Mnangagwa, with the Chiwenga, with Mdarageza. There is a lot that is happening. And I want to take you through that first, and then I'm going to take you through what is going to happen next week with Nyoka Maunu. I'm happy to see that Sarwaka has started apologizing. You can go and see on his channel, on the new Nyoka Maunu channel. They've started apologizing, and eventually next week they're going to give you a proper apology so that we can move forward. So young people make mistakes, and everyone makes mistakes. So today we've been discussing with a lot of people, and we need to move forward. Mnangagwa arikuuraya vanhu nenzara, Mnangagwa akabroka, Mnangagwa anoda chematsenga nzungu. Those are the things that are important right now. Hatidi kukundwa kufunga na Mnangagwa. So Mnangagwa thinks he's smart, but he is not. And we are aware of all his plans. So now let me take you through what Chiwenga is doing. So Chiwenga has been in Tajikistan for the past 4 days, and his stay there is extending. He has done quite a lot. He has moved around and seen the dams. He has also talked to the president of Tajikistan. And Tajikistan is quite a small country, but Chiwenga is doing a lot. He's using his time wisely. And today he has gone and seen farmland. So Chiwenga has gone to see farmland. And I have a feeling that he's just taking his time. He's slowly moving around, and he's filling his time with other things in between. So today Chiwenga went to see farmland, and you have seen pictures of Chiwenga moving around. And also what you have to note and take note is that his team has extended or expanded. So I've been observing very, very closely, and the people walking around with Chiwenga are getting more and more. So this is very interesting. I don't know what's happening here, but a lot more people are with Chiwenga over there, and it's crazy. I cannot believe the entourage that Chiwenga has got over there. But as the most popular person in Zimbabwe, obviously, he's got a lot to cover. And what is interesting about Chiwenga is that in the history of Zimbabwe, there has never been such a powerful vice president. So if you go back, we had Vice President Muzenda, was Vice President Musika, we had Vice President Ngomo, and obviously my own mother, Vice President Mamijuru, probably the best Vice President coming before Vice President General Chiwenga. We have never had in our country a Vice President who is as powerful as Chiwenga. When Chiwenga is traveling, he is like a president. Like wherever he is, he's able to make decisions. He's able to command respect. And there is no doubt about what he can and cannot do. Chiwenga, as far as I'm concerned, is almost at the level of a president right now. This man is very powerful. And when he does his things, he's very methodical and is able to command the respect of all the people wherever he goes. So that is very interesting. And the extension of his stay in Tajikistan is not by coincidence. So something is happening over there, and let's see what is going on. Chiwenga doing very, very well and commanding the respect of almost everyone in Zimbabwe. 99% of the security structures of Zimbabwe love Chiwenga. They are now on Chiwenga's side. Mnangagwa, a pale shadow of his former self, spending time on useless stuff. Imagine this interchange is starting to collapse and fail. So today, the interchange failed. Traffic was stuck here for hours, and it was shocking. So these are the kind of things that need to be fixed. And the way to fix it is high-speed rail. If you put high-speed rail and you put metro rail and you expand the city so that there is a new CBD, those are the kind of things you want to see. But Mnangagwa will never do it. Mnangagwa is not capable. Mnangagwa has got no plan. So that is simple, and that is how it is. So now let me finish with that. We'll see what Chiwenga is doing, and when he's coming back, I expect him back. And when he comes back, everything changes. So whenever Chiwenga is back, everything changes. So now, by the way, I didn't see Minnie. Where is Minnie? I didn't see her in these pictures. Did I miss her? So she's not over here. So maybe she was shopping. Is there shopping in Tajikistan? I don't know. I'll check it out if there's shopping in Tajikistan. Right now, let's go to some very interesting news on Nyoka Maunu. I want to authoritatively give you what's going on so that you understand. Nyoka Maunu is going to be in custody until the 10th, and Mnangagwa doesn't want him out. So I want you to understand what's happening. Mnangagwa does not want Nyoka Maunu out, because if Nyoka comes out, there'll be chaos. If there's order, you can see the disorder that is there right now. If Nyoka Maunu comes out, Mnangagwa doesn't like it. That is why you see this uncertainty among Mnangagwa's people. They don't know if Nyoka is coming out or not. So they are going to stop it or try to stop it. And how do they do it? They are going to go and try something in prison. So that is the first thing that they're going to do. In court yesterday, the lawyers revealed that Nyoka was beaten up in prison. So that is the defense has revealed that Nyoka was beaten up in prison. So this is on the record. It was put on the record by the defense that Nyoka was beaten up in prison. However, the prosecution has said this is not admissible because it was not in the papers. There was no record or no report made to the police, and the prison officials were not aware of it. So this issue of Nyoka's safety in prison is paramount. So who is going to protect Nyoka in prison? Who is going to make sure that he's safe between now and the time he appears for the bail hearing? Because if Nyoka gets out, Mnangagwa is gone. He's gone that day. Mnangagwa otoenda kubikita kumusha kwake. That will be so exciting. I can't wait. And all I can tell you is Mnangagwa won't allow that to happen. So we have to be very, very vigilant. So there are people who have been bought inside and outside of prison. We must make sure that they don't succeed, because that is a big possibility. The assault on Nyoka and the additional surveillance that was put on him are resulting in certain things that I won't reveal right now. Certain things have happened that I won't reveal right now that have become a problem. So we have to be very, very vigilant on that matter of Nyoka. So safety in prison between now and the time of the bail hearing on the 10th is going to be very, very critical. Then the second issue is the issue of asylum. Very, very important. The asylum application is not started. So if the asylum application was to start, it would assist Nyoka's case. Because once he has got an asylum in South Africa and he's been granted, he's free to move around and is no longer having an immigration case. His case is now a refugee case. So what we have discussed, and obviously this is in confidence, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. What we have discussed is that next week we're going to see what has happened with that asylum application, and I'll update you guys on what is going to happen. Nyoka is going to do very well. He is a candidate for asylum in South Africa, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Myself, when Nyoka comes out, we're going to throw a party, and you guys are going to find out. Mnangagwa is going to fail. He's not going to remove Nyoka and extradite him into Zimbabwe. It won't happen because his case is bogus. So case ya Mnangagwa is bogus, just like the bogus things that Mnangagwa is saying about some of us. Then finally, yesterday, in fact 2 days ago, I said to the lawyers, I sat with Mkoma Godwin, I sat with some of the guys who came to court with the advocate. We ironed out some issues. And I'm going to bring Mkoma Godwin here tomorrow to explain himself, where he is, where he's coming from, what is his role in the Nyoka case. Yesterday, he has paid 10,000 rands to the advocates. So we're going to release the invoice. So the invoice is made up of 3 parts. The first part is the amount that I have paid from the money that you guys are contributing here on GAMBAKWE. The second part is the money that has been paid by Sarwaka to one of the lawyers. And the third part is what Mkoma Godwin has paid directly to the advocate. So we're going to put together one invoice and we're going to present it to all of you so that you can see where we are. However, Mkoma Godwin had some suggestions about fundraising, including opening a GoFundMe and also starting events both in Zimbabwe and in South Africa and selling some items. So items that we can sell so that more money can be raised for Nyoka. What is going to be paramount is when Nyoka comes out, security is going to be an issue, and there is currently a fundraising for rent for his family. So his family is currently living here in South Africa, his wife and 2 children. It was revealed by the lawyers in court that Nyoka has remarried, and this is on the record in court, that is remarried and has got 2 children here in South Africa, and these children need someone to be supporting them when he is out there in jail. So remember, we need to move away from the drama and help Nyoka. So for the guys in the UK, the only thing that I'm asking you, if you're in the UK, buy Mve from me or on this number, and we're going to make sure that once we raise some money, we can put some of it towards some of these things. So the guys in the UK particularly, I'm asking you to jump in and assist. If we were planning to delay your purchase, just buy now. I'm going to make sure that I put on top some contribution from my side from some of the money that you're going to use for buying. So you know how the usual channel of buying, just go over there and buy. And that is what I can do for now from my side. However, when Mkoma Godwin comes here tomorrow, we're going to do a bit more detail on how we can do a bit more. What I wanted to do is I actually forgot to invite General Stole. General Stole has been in court with us. General Stole is amazing. He's been supporting all of us in court. The guys who are in court, they know what I'm talking about. He brings security for us, and that is amazing. You know, kuti pane vanoda kutibata, but they don't know kuti tinogwina, tinopisa. Tinopisa. So, General Stole, if you're watching me, please join. I want us to quickly talk about some things. So I'm so excited. You know why I'm excited is we're doing very, very well as young people. And we've managed to defeat Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa's system can only do one thing, to cause confusion and to destroy. However, God loves our country and Mnangagwa is going to fail. Mnangagwa aka broker. Mnangagwa anoda chema tsenga nzungu. Remember what I said. Mnangagwa aka broker. He will never do anything. These next 2 years, Dasara, Mnangagwa is going to be wandering around like a ghost. Chipoko. That is all that Mnangagwa can do. No one likes him. Everything that he touches is going to collapse to dust. That is Mnangagwa. Apana Shinobuda. So, obviously, this is short notice for General Stole. He's not able to join. And I'm going to talk to him maybe in the morning. So let's recap. the most important thing is that people are starting to move away from the confusion. So Sarwaka has done some sort of apology. I talked to him again today, and I've talked to everybody. So we are moving away from the confusion which came up after the attack on the Interpol officer, and also the order that only 4 people were allowed in court. So we're moving away from that. Now we focus, we move forward. There is only one way. We march forward, we don't move backwards. Because ati dududzi, you know it. We don't dududza, ati dududzi. That is crazy. So I'm going to put for you the Nyoka Mabunu channel again. So I want us to clean up this channel. I'm going to talk to the guys. We don't want my jokes. Atidi, so I'm going to put for you the Nyoka Mabunu channel, and the guys must clean up that channel. We want to communicate important stuff. The same thing that Nyoka Mabunu used to do here. You used to hear, kuti let it be clear. You hear, let it be clear. Kuti let it be clear. We don't want to hear garbage. Kunzwa, the voice of Nyoka from prison, telling us all national issues, telling us all how we're going to move forward, telling us kuti pasina Mnangagwa is no one. That is what we want to hear. We want to hear kuti $1,500 for all civil servants. We want to hear kuti our country is going to do well. That is the message of Nyoka, and that is what we want to hear. Right, let's look at Mkoma Amos. But first yako ni zuru yanga yakasuwa GAMBAKWE. Even my updates ako anga akadapa because anga is Friday. Maybe not akadapa. Do you know that if I drink one savannah, I just knock out? I'm useless when it comes to beer. Twitcher. Nesi zoro rako. Yes, Mkoma same. Twitcher. Twitcher. So guys, I think we're covered. I want you guys to take a break. We've done a lot this week. We've had 2 massive court cases, and I've traveled. Yay, I've traveled, guys. It's bad. I haven't seen my family for a long time. I know I was Aurora pa Jobik. Imagine that Pagaipa Garora pa Jobik. Cape Town. So that is it. I like it, and I like the fact that everything is coming together. So we'll update you tomorrow, 5 a.m. on all the trending news. Sunday is an amazing news day, and tomorrow is the 1st of June. So everything is coming together, and I like it. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for support. Let's work together. We've got one common enemy. Our enemy is Mnangagwa, Auxilia, Sean, Kuda, and Emerson Jr. Those are our enemies. We save an energy. Go over there, Kanamune energy. Mbate vanu ava, Gananda, Wikino, Lumbu, Batai Wikino, Scott, Sakupanya, Batai, Ye, Saka Kanamune energy, and then Batai Vavo. Those are your enemies. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and we're going to do very, very well. M31, Siangena. Right, I'll see you again tomorrow, and a good night to you all.
Geza nekusada chiti anoridza luka asi matira mabhazi zvino kumisa zvigananda zviri kumedza gou ifanika anakonda taona pazoudana natironi komanda nenyaya dziri kupisa pasocial media uchida zvakawanda pinda GAMBAKWE media vanovhura dzese dzakaipa dzakadziya waise aya matso vaingochita kajamuka 2030 takabuka vachiratidza utsinye kunge amai asuka geza nekusaida chiti anoridza luka asi madhirama boisi zvinhu zvaiti vaingochita kajamuka 2030 takabuka vachiratidza utsinye kunge amai asuka geza nekusaida chiti anoridza luka asi madhirama boisi zvinhu zvaitika kaune here zvakaitike bulawayo mayuti akakumbuka hanzi koma ndiyo hanzi anopikisa wese tomubate kwiyo yaiva herere vachiridza muchiro iri kutaura neanhu pfunge boisi zvakawanda vamwe vanoti gezada kumisa zvigana